The Premier League match week 3 is nothing short of amazing and surprising, and as well embarrassing for a few teams in the Big Six, fam. And in this video, I'm going to be reacting to match day 3 games from the Big Six. Let's talk about United, bruv. Manchester United at Old Trafford played 3-2 against Burnley, fam. A result I feel like is unacceptable. I mean, you think United won the game, but if you watch the game, United being United shouldn't be struggling to get 3 points against a team like Burnley. And if this was an away game, I would have understood, fam. But this was actually at the Old Trafford. Had it not been for that late penalty that was converted by Bruno Fernandes, man, I tell you, this game would have been a 2-2 tie. And let's talk about the game. What I'm so pained about is Matheus Cunha's injury, man. This guy has been electric since joining Manchester United, and picking an injury in that game, I mean, I hope it's not serious. I hope he's going to bounce back, or it's just something that will take 2 weeks or a month, but he shouldn't be out for long, because that's going to greatly affect the team right now that are currently relying on him. And the game kept going on. Burnley came up with that energy, man. Burnley came to bury United at Old Trafford. And let's talk about that penalty that led to the final or the last minute goal. I mean, there's no debate on that, man. Come on. Ahmad was tripped in the box. That was clear. The defender had a hold on him, and that stopped his play, slowed him down from, causing that danger that United were bringing on that right side. And that was a penalty, fam. Bruno Fernandes, in all the confidence in the world, as a natural leader that he is, he buried it in the back of the net, low driven. I mean, the keeper gets the direction right, but couldn't get a point on it. He couldn't get his hand on it. And I mean, Bruno missed a penalty. I think it was in the Fulham game. And the backlash he got from the media, fam, the backlash this guy got from Manchester United fans themselves was crazy. But I like his confidence. He was confident enough to stand up for the team and take the penalty again this time. And he did what was needed of him, fam. And that was United's match day 3. I mean, they moved 3 points up the table. And now let's talk about Chelsea. It's crazy, fam. In this game, I think Chelsea dominated Fulham in this game. They won the game by 2-0. And bro, let's talk about one person that I spoke about in my last Premier League video, Joao Pedro. What a signing this guy has been, man. This guy, since coming in the Club World Cup, has not stopped scoring goals for Chelsea. He's banging in goals, banging in assists from every single angle. And this game against Fulham was no exception. What a beautiful cross from Enzo Fernandez, who as well had a goal in this match. Beautiful cross, and Joao Pedro was in the box to give a header, giving Chelsea the 1-0 lead. And later on, Chelsea had a penalty, and Enzo Fernandez himself, converted the penalty. There's a stat throughout 2025, Enzo Fernandez has the most goal contributions in football right now. And what a performance by Chelsea. I don't think Fulham had a chance to win this game. Chelsea were completely dominant at the Stamford Bridge, fam. And now, let's talk about Pep. The bald-headed maestro, Manchester City versus Brighton, man. Away at Brighton. Everybody were wondering, can City get the win away at a promising Brighton side? And unfortunately, Pep and his boys got cooked again. They got humiliated again, despite Erling Haaland scoring the first goal of the game from a Marmoush assist. But that did not stop Brighton from bringing in that hit they needed to bring to get back into the game. And fam, a penalty came off, and the legendary James Milner stood up, man. I think this is the first goal Milner scored since 2019, fam. Since 2019. That is like 6 years ago, and this was the brothers' first goal from a penalty kick. And man, it was absolutely worth it. And what a beautiful late goal to seal the win for Brighton, man. City, let me talk about City right now, man. They have given us Manchester City in the UCL again. And I spoke about Barcelona's defense, but I'm going to speak about Manchester City's defense as well. If we meet these guys in the Champions League and they are still using this defensive system right now, bro, they are absolutely going to get whipped. We are going to humiliate these guys, not less than 4 goals, fam. And unfortunately for City, it's going to be at home at the Bernabeu, man. For City, it's going to be an away game. But now, I'm not talking about Champions League or La Liga. I'm talking about the Prem. And they got humiliated by Brighton. They kept on pressing, and Manchester City they couldn't create, man. Especially in the second half. I feel like the first half was better, but the second half for them was shit. The creation from midfield, their defense is absolutely trash, man. I don't know what Ruben Diaz is doing. I don't know what his boys are doing. Rodri's comeback from his injury is absolutely worse. Bro, that is it. Let's talk about Tottenham. We're going to talk about Liverpool, Arsenal in a minute, but let's talk about Tottenham versus Bournemouth, fam. This was a shocking result as well for me, because I'm looking at Tottenham here from their very last game, in which they were dominant against Manchester City. I expected this to be a walk in the park for them. But don't forget, Bournemouth has been very impressive since the Premier League season started. The Semenyo guy and his teammates are absolutely cooking. And they traveled to Tottenham with an intention of burying these guys 6 feet in the ground, fam. They went there with cannons, with guns, horses, and chariots to destroy Tottenham. And Tottenham were not ready for what was coming. And the game ended with a 1-0 win from Bournemouth. What a loss to Tottenham. I mean, they were completely outclassed, man. Tottenham was completely outclassed. And it's actually shocking to me, because if you can play a team like City in that stylish fashion to get a win, and at home against Bournemouth, you are this trash, does it mean Bournemouth is better than Manchester City at the moment? It's still the third game, match week 3. We are going to look forward to what's coming. And fam, to the last game of the week, to the last game of match week 3 in the Premier League, we had Liverpool versus Arsenal, the biggest game of the week and the biggest game of match day 3. Fam, this game, I don't even know where I'm going to start. But I feel like both managers, they did absolutely good when it came to the lineups. When you look at the starting 11 for the starting 11 for the two sides, man, it was worth every penny. If you were at the stadium, it was worth every single minute or second if you were watching at home, because Arteta and Arne Slot brought master classes of offensive game, defensive game. It was sad that this game had to end with a 1-0 win from Liverpool, man. And it was an Anfield. And what a super free kick that was from Dominic Szoboszlai. I mean, every single team, the two sides here, they tried getting a goal from corners, from shots, from within the box shots, from 1-2 passes, and it wasn't working. The two sides had a very good defensive system. The two managers understood each other perfectly well, and they knew what it took for them to win this game. But it was just a moment of individual brilliance in this game that Szoboszlai took the 3 points, and in the table, they are up in the table, fam. What a win from Arne Slot. What a free kick from Szoboszlai. Man, this free kick reminded me of that iconic CR7's free kick when he was at Manchester United. That shit rattled the net in a very horrendous way. But bro, if you look at this game, you might feel Arteta played so bad. Arteta brought in that game. Arteta and his boys, Arsenal played beautiful football. I enjoyed the football they played. But something like that type of free kick, there's absolutely no way you can defend that when the taker is that good. The same thing happened for us when we played Arsenal last season in the Champions League. Declan Rice free kick, man, you couldn't stop that no matter how you defended that. I think it all boils down to the goalkeeper. At this point, I'm trying to figure out if David Raya could have done better with that free kick, but it was just beside the post. I don't think he could have ever stopped that. If he tried to step a bit earlier before the free kick was taken, I think he might have saved it, but it was beautifully whipped. And this match week 3 here is full of all the emotions you need. It's full of everything you need if you love football, if you follow the Premier League. And we are looking forward to match week 4, which I'm still going to react to on this channel. Fam, if you did enjoy the video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, stay blessed and peace.